By the edge of the sea, there stood a small, peaceful village. The whisper of the waves, the earthy scent of the soil, and the simple lives of its people. Everything felt untouched by time itself. In that very village lived a fisherman named Mohan. He was hard-working, yet his heart carried a quiet, constant ache. The ache of having too little. Poverty had locked his dreams behind invisible chains. And then, one day, a weary Mohan spoke to his wife, Radha.
Radha, how long must we keep fighting this life?
But Radha was patience itself. She would gently say,
"Have faith in God, my lord. Everything will be all right."
The next morning, just as the sun began to rise, Mohan set out into the deep waters in his small boat, a tired heart and hopes slowly fading. But fate often smiles when we least expect it. As he pulled up his net, a strange glow spread across the sea, and caught within the net was a golden, shimmering, extraordinary fish. A fish that could speak like a human. A creature whose arrival was destined to change Mohan's life forever. The fish's voice was gentle, yet heavy with warning.
"Set me free, fisherman, and I shall grant you one wish."
But the greed hidden deep within Mohan awakened. He laughed and said, "Ha ha ha, not one, I want 3 boons." The fish inhaled slowly.
Very well, but remember, greed never ends well.
But was Mohan ever ready to listen to a warning? Mohan returned home overflowing with joy and told Radha everything. But while Mohan's eyes sparkled with dreams, Radha's eyes filled with fear. Mohan looked up at the sky and roared, "My first wish, I want to become the master of immense wealth." Suddenly, lightning struck. The earth trembled, and within moments, his humble hut turned into a magnificent golden palace. Mohan smiled with pure joy, but Radha's heart trembled. Mohan now lived the life of a king. Silken clothes, golden ornaments, glistening walls of gold. Yet, his heart felt hollow. Radha tried to guide him.
Use this wealth to help others. That is the right path.
But Mohan refused to listen. His greed grew stronger.
Not wealth anymore. I want power. I want to be king.
Mohan's second wish was fulfilled. He became an invincible king. Soldiers, crown, royal court, everything bowed at his feet. But power without wisdom marks the beginning of destruction. Cruelty toward the poor, brutality in every order. He was no longer a king. He had become a slave to his own greed. Radha was shattered. She no longer recognized this man. And when Mohan cried with madness,
I want to be immortal.
Radha understood this was no longer her Mohan. With tears in her eyes, she left the palace forever. The moment the third wish echoed, the sky turned black. The palace shook violently, and from the sea, the same voice rose.
Greedy human, you abandoned contentment. Now suffer the consequences.
The palace crumbled into ruins. Wealth, power, everything vanished. Mohan did become immortal, but cursed, alone, and poor. Amid the ruins, Mohan stood alone, carrying the weight of his own desires for all eternity.
He gained wealth. He gained power. But he lost himself. And this is the truth of life. The fruit of greed is always bitter.